that he just couldn't turn down because he loves so much to compete in the SEC. And the kickoff is short and out of bounds.
Sure, with the front four now.
Yeah, they gave up close to 30 points per game last year. That was 98th in the country. Pumachan takes a hit, and the pass is intercepted, and a pick six for Jalen Simpson. Touchdown, Tigers.
We're
49 yards on the return.
Yeah, we're going to talk a lot about Robbie Ashford on the offensive side. But on the defensive side, it's been the corners and safeties. And that time, Keontae Scott comes off the edge with the pressure, forcing Pumachan to have to throw the ball as quickly as he did. And Simpson right there for Ron Roberts, the ability to make plays.
49 yards on the return of the... Four guys coming. Pumachan down the middle of the field, incomplete. Into double coverage, looking for Campiati. And they kick it away from Scott, but it still takes an Auburn bounce down to the 30-yard line of UMass.
5 scores on 6 drives.
Last 8 years, the head coach at Tulsa, and now here. Thorne over the top to the end zone, touchdown. Jay Fair with a quick strike. Their first offensive play in the second half. 30-yard hookup.
Watch the receivers in the slot, 13 and 5. They get up the field and they cross, scissors concept, and you get a middle linebacker on a wide receiver in the middle of the field. Peyton Thorne likes his chances, and it's
Joined fellow QB Robbie Ashford, who has 3 touchdowns rushing. Consequences of those decisions. Run up the middle for Lynch Adams, gets out close to the 30-yard line. They try and win that Big Ten for a 3rd straight year over the Buckeyes. Robbie Ashford is in at quarterback. He runs for a first down. He's got 3 rushing touchdowns today. If he gets one more, by the way, that would tie.
And that both quarterbacks will be used throughout the season.
Brian Bettee met in the backfield and tossed for a loss, and then a penalty flag flies. Also an opportunity to get some guys some rest. They will head out to the West Coast.
Personal foul, face mask on the defense, number 42. That 15-yard penalty will be enforced from the previous spot, and it carries an automatic first down.
Ashford with 5 wides. Looking right, throwing that way, incomplete through the hands of Shane Hooks, and it's 4th down.
And that's the only part, I think, of Robbie Ashford's game that Hugh Freeze.
Recruit in 7 years. The 4-star played in the All-American Bowl last year. Pumachan under pressure gets the pass away. Out across the 40 to the 42. That's Gino Campiati, the converted quarterback. Wesley Steiner got the hit on him. In their own territory. 4-man rush right up the middle. Pumachan under duress, incomplete. Jason Jones almost brought him down behind the line, and Auburn will take over on down. It's still close to 80% of their plays have been run on the other side of midfield. And speaking of running, all the way to the house, Jeremiah Cobb, the freshman in his debut.
Just the left side of the Auburn offensive line. You can call them road graders, right? We're on the plains, right? So you got some road graders, and that's what's today. Ashford, the running back slash quarterback, if you want to call it. Alston, Bettee, Thorne is thrown in there.
Well, they knew it was going to be tough sledding coming into Jordan-Hare today to face an SEC opponent who had never beaten an SEC team. Davis with a first down toss to
aspirations to make it to the next level.
Davis caught by Simpson for another first down. They had a good time too. They enjoyed that win.
Game.
Try and run it up the middle. with Lynch Adams. May have gotten back to the line of scrimmage. And they will go for it. 4th and 2 from the Tigers 30. Davis incomplete on the throw to Campiati. And Auburn will take over on downs.
It's difficult to say that Auburn didn't make a bowl last year. You know what I mean? Like, people around here, at the minimum, a bowl should be obtainable.
It's back-to-back losing seasons. They haven't had 3 in a row of those. And
get this team as quick as possible up top the SEC.
Ashford down to the 47-yard line. They'll work this clock now with that run game. Deshaun Jerkins with the stop. Defeated seasons in recent years. 3rd and 6. Ashford heaves it downfield. 50-50 ball drops incomplete. For next year. Going for it here on 4th and 6. They'll sling it again. Same play. Same result, incomplete, and UMass will take over. Isaiah Rutherford had the coverage that time on Burton. And the hope that Freeze can establish things quickly and stay for a while. Big play here for UMass. Anthony Simpson gonna go the distance. Touchdown, Minutemen. Zone for the 2nd time.
Yeah, this was an offense last year, Beth, that averaged 12.5 points a game. Look, last week they put up 41. Today could be 14 after this point after attempt, but this is the building. This is the process that they've transfers for Don Brown, showing off the speed and the ability as this offense continues to grow.
Bridget featured in 1 game last year, so they'll get some action here, and they'll throw it on 1st down. And it's caught out at midfield by Malcolm Johnson. "60 plays, 41 of which have been run in UMass territory. And breaking tackles and busted into the open is Sean Jackson. Touchdown, Tigers. 45 yards for the sophomore out of Trussville, Alabama.
But he's not supposed to be able to do that. Remember, Sean Jackson, he's 5'9", 236. He's supposed to be the downhill, run you over back. But he shows off the ability to cut it back. Sean Jackson, another one of these backs, man.
4 different guys with a rushing touchdown. 6 on the...
We saw it last year, but this year looks more comfortable in his package along with Peyton Thorne.
Pass is incomplete. Carlos Davis is still out there at quarterback. He was looking for Christian Wells there. And it's a 4th down and 6.
It's not like the tradition that we've seen for so many years, but I think it's going to be different. Obviously, realignment has taken over the offseason.
Oh, my goodness. Everywhere.
The All-Coast Conference, as they call the ACC now. It's what everybody watches. And this is the reason why Hugh Freeze is brought in to get this program back to its dominant.
Yeah. Another new
status.
running back here, Justin Jones, into the game. That's good for a 1st down to move the chains. The expectation, fewer times you'll be colliding. The Utah-Florida game. As we see Garner go to the air here. Nice catch down to the 20 by Malcolm Johnson. It's the running quarterback, Robbie Ashford. Here is Jones, weaving his way for a 1st down to the 5-yard line. And it's 1st and goal, Tigers. Tree.
A lot of Auburn alums will be hanging out at Napa Valley, enjoying some wine.
Yes.
And they'll see the Auburn Tigers take on the Cal Bears next week.
Hugh Freeze begins his Auburn campaign with a win. And they beat UMass 59-14, your final score. It's also the debut of quarterback Peyton Thorne. He was 10 for 17, 141 yards and a touchdown pass. 495 yards of total offense for the Tigers, and they rushed for nearly 300. For Kirk Morrison, Stormy Bonatoni, our entire crew, I'm Beth Mowens. Thanks for watching, and so long from Auburn.